Now, from your weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, after 7 consecutive days in the 70s, we touched 80 this afternoon, and we're going to do that again tomorrow and Sunday. And then next week, it turns much cooler than normal, and we may not get out of the 60s all week long, though we probably be up around 70 at least a couple of days. There's some big swings in the temperature headed our way. And today, that warming trend continued with high temperatures generally between 75 and 80. Evansville was the warm spot at 80. Carmi at 104. No, Carmi wasn't that warm. Problem there with the thermometer, but it was a little cooler south and west of Evansville, where the clouds were a little stubborn to break up this afternoon. Only 73 in Greenville and 72 in Fairfield. Tomorrow will be a little bit warmer. Just depends on how quickly the clouds burn off once again. But live first warning Doppler radar is dry, and that should be the case, it looks like, until well, at least Monday morning. That'll be when this cold front will be approaching, with hopefully a pretty decent chance of rain. There's a live view from the east side of Evansville, I-69 and the Lloyd Expressway. And as we check out downtown Evansville with our Zemer Funeral Home Tower camera looking down on the riverfront, temperature is kind of holding at 65 right now. Dew point came up to 60, so humidity is getting out of that pleasant range and into more of a noticeable category, but still not into the muggy range. We should keep it in the low 60s, just a little more humidity than we've had for the past weekend. It is calm right now in terms of the winds, but they will be picking up into that breezy category for both Saturday and Sunday. And temperatures now generally 60 to 65, but with clouds redeveloping overnight and that south wind, temperatures won't be dropping too much more. They should level off around a mild 60 or 61, and most locations are kind of about the same as last night. Western Kentucky's a little cooler, north of the river a little warmer. Last night we were around 60. I think that's where we'll be again for tonight. Well, you really can't see the low clouds here. They are still flirting with the southern fringe of the tri-state, but the remnants of beta finally pushing off the mid-Atlantic coast. And earlier today, those remnants spawned a water spout off the coast of Myrtle Beach that came on shore. Take a look at this video from one of the balconies there. That's a water spout, gets its energy from the warm water over the cool air. But these will come on shore and can do a little damage, and this certainly did get a lot of folks excited. Well, threw around the beach umbrellas, and if you were in the middle of that, you would have been hurt. But once they do hit shore, they generally dissipate because they lose the support because they no longer have that warm water creating the updrafts there. But some very impressive video out of the Myrtle Beach area from this afternoon. Well, that system is just about history as we get back to the weather maps here, and we're going to be kind of in between systems over the weekend. But the low levels are still fairly moist, so I think just like last night, we're going to see clouds redeveloping through the pre-dawn hours, and our future tracker model shows just that. So it could be another somewhat gray start to the day, but just like today, we'll see a gradual clearing trend from northwest to southeast. Depending on how fast, I think temperatures will be a little bit warmer. The new guidance is coming in to the temperatures a little cooler, so I'm going to go generally around 80. About 81 Evansville, Owensboro, 80 in Henderson, a little more humidity, but pretty similar to what it was like today. And then mainly clear tomorrow night, a lot like tonight. We fall into the 60s with overnight lows in the lower 60s. Sunday should be a little brighter with partly cloudy skies, a little warmer, lower 80s across the area. It'll be noticeable but tolerable humidity, but nice day. And then here comes the cold front. By daybreak Monday morning, line of showers moving through, but this new run of Future Tracker just takes the rain, pushes it out of here by afternoon, and that's it. The earlier run stalled the front and brought us a good deal of rain in the afternoon with falling temperatures. So this is much different than what the other guidance has indicated. I'm not going to buy into that just yet, but it's a trend that Joe and Stacy will be watching overnight in terms of that timing for rain on Monday. But overnight tonight, variable clouds, some patchy fog, around 60 for a mild low, and then tomorrow we're looking at well, partly cloudy skies by afternoon, a gradual clearing trend, breezy and around 80 for the high. A little warmer on Sunday, humidity about the same, noticeable but tolerable, 82 and kind of breezy. And then the cold front comes in with some showers Monday morning. I still think they'll probably increase some as we head into Monday afternoon. The high of 69 will be in the morning, and then it turns windy and much cooler. We could be into the 50s by late afternoon. The rain should end Monday night. Rest of the week will be dry but much cooler than normal, with afternoon highs 65 to 70, overnight lows in the mid to upper 40s. So a little bit of everything, kind of a late summer-like weekend, and then very autumn-like as we make the transition to October next week.
We better enjoy these warm temperatures while we can. All right. Thank you, Wayne.